Pinaki, what time is the meeting scheduled to start today? Also, who are going to be the part of the TIPRA Motha delegation?
The meeting is supposed to start at around 9:30, and the venue is just behind me, the police line at Arundhati Nagar, in the just outskirts of Agartala. So this is a meeting where the final talks, it seems, the final talks and the draft that has been proposed, that will be finalized over here on the condition of what TIPRA Motha has been demanding for a maximum autonomy so that the indigenous people's development and they can decide on their own rights. And this is very vital because this will give a new twist to Tripura's socio-politics. They say that the tribal have been deprived, and they, even after more than 70 years of India's independence, they are still the backward class. They could not come at par with the others in Tripura itself, not on outside but in Tripura itself. But the important thing is this may bring the opposition and the party in power together. That will be a new chapter for Tripura's politics. And this meeting, it will be, of course, be led by the founder of TIPRA Motha, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗡, who has been leading the party since from last 3 years, since it was an NGO. And Vijay Kumar Rankal, the party's president, opposition leader Animesh Debbarma, Jagadish Debbarma, a senior and seasoned politician who is now in the TTADC, the CEO of TTADC and CEM, they are going to be present because it is more on more autonomy for the development of the tribal people. And we have to wait and see if there is a demand for direct funding. Of course, they have been raising this issue, but how much the government will be convinced about it, that is important, because the talks will be at 3 levels. The TTADC will be involved, the state government will be involved, and of course the central government, who ultimately is going to take the decision. But this is a starting of a new dawn for Tripura, and we have to wait till the meeting is over. And it is only above 1 hour when the meeting is going to start, just behind me at AD Nagar Conference Hall. And we have got confirmation that perhaps this will be the last meeting before there is a signing off more or something of that sort.
Well, Pinaki, we also know that Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shah had a talk with Interlocutor AK Mishra. What were the talks about?
See, the talks were basically the strategy of the state government also, because as I said, this will be involvement of the state, central, TTADC. So 3 sets of governments are there, and the main agenda is development of the tribal or the indigenous section of people. If you hear carefully what Dr. Manik Shah had said, if there is some differences, we are going to overcome that, because our only agenda is development of the tribal. So if there is some differences, it is also a hint towards the differences between the TIPRA Motha and the BJP, because Manik Shah has been the party's president also a year ago also. So that is what I was saying about. Before the next general parliamentary election scheduled sometime early next year, we can see a difference in Tripura if the opposition and the party BJP, IPFT government, they come together, then that will be a strong message to the opposition, not only in Tripura, in the country, where there is an alliance. There is strategy for an alliance of the opposition against the BJP. So from Tripura, a new chapter for BJP may start. But we have to see how this meeting gets its final shape, which is going to start a little more than an hour at AD Nagar police lines.
Well, Pinaki, like you mentioned, it will be a 3-phase of talks. Can we expect that at the final round of talks, the Home Minister Amit Shah will be at the meeting? Will likely attend the meeting for the third final round of talk.
Yeah, because but it seems that meeting won't be in Agartala. Most probably that will be at Delhi. This is the final draft, the shape that will be given. As Manik Shah said, if there is some differences within them, they will discuss over here, over the table, they will resolve those issues, and the final signing between the TIPRA Motha and the government, it is particularly the demand for separate state has come down to more autonomy to the indigenous people. So this was the main issue before this TTADC election that took place. And TIPRA Motha had always alleged that the government was not doing enough for the indigenous people. There are no parity in the development at the remote areas, and infrastructure has not been developed. Education, water, basic needs of the people were not fulfilled. Though this government says we have done much more than the previous communist government that has ruled Tripura for more than around 35 years. But in last 5 years, they claim lot of development has taken in the indigenous, particularly in the road connectivity, shelter, and education sector for the indigenous people, with lot of 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗓 and central government other schemes being implemented. So that is there. The government is saying we are with the tribal people. We have respected the Maharajas, the founders of Tripura, the 𝗟𝗢𝗪𝗘𝗧𝗛𝗡𝗙 Debarma's grandparents. The airport's name has been changed. Other initiative has been taken, but there are also differences on the script of the indigenous people, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗡. So there are differences. The IPFT and even the other TIPRA Motha, they have been demanding for Roman script. So these are some of the small issues. Those need to be resolved, and let's hope this meeting will resolve those differences, and there will be a new chapter, as I said, a new dawn in Tripura's politics, particularly for the development of the tribal section of people who always felt they have been used as political tools and the vote banks politics. Now we have to see what they resolve and what is the ultimate solution they come with after this meeting is over.